It's the banks run the world. The rich run the world. They don't care if you're communist or capitalist. And so the banks love it. They love people who borrow lots of money. So how do I get rich? I borrow money and I buy assets with it. The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like purses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer.
Rule number one in Rich Dad Poor Dad is the rich don't work for money. Most people miss that one. Well, that goes back to 1971 when Nixon took us out the gold standard and money became fake money. So anyway, my Rich Dad was preparing me to think about how can I make money without money? And the way I do it, I create an asset, like a book. I'm not saying write books because that's a tough industry. But I write a book today. I sell 50 licenses to 50 different languages, and I collect royalties for years, a long tail. So my money just keeps coming in. From with that, I borrow. So let's say I make $10 in a book. I'll borrow $50 to invest in real estate. I step up my basis for depreciation. That's financial education.
Yeah.
That garbage they teach you about invest for the long term in the stock market. Why would I do that when I can make up my own assets? That's what entrepreneurs do. Every entrepreneur should be making up their own assets and staying out of the stock market. That's my point of view. But can everybody do it? No, of course not.
Sure.
I've screwed up enough times to prove I can do it. And my accountant will back me up. Yeah, the guy is an idiot, but he does create assets.
Do you know why they tell you to save money?
I don't know.
Because the system of banking has nothing to do with communism or capitalism. So when you save, let's say you save $1 US or €1, €1, the banking system can lend out 10. So the entire system is called the fractional reserve system. The fractional reserve system is also printing money. And then they tell you to save money. So they want you to save money so they can lend out your money 10 times. So your dollar became worthless 10 times over. And then they used to pay you 10% interest on your money. Now it's at best 1%. And they're still lending it out 10 times. So that's why you don't save money, is because your money is becoming worth less and less and less and less and less. The banks are getting richer and richer and richer. Then they tax you on that interest they pay you. That 1% interest, if they pay you that much. Japan is 0. And the Japanese are so stupid, they still save money.
We also have 0.
And they still save money. How stupid is that? That's what I would question. So how come that happens? Now, if I borrow money, guess what? Do I pay taxes on debt?
I guess no.
Why is that? This is what I'm saying, okay? Question everything.
Okay.
So when they lend out money, that's how money is created. Money is debt. They lend out them. Why is debt tax-free?
I don't know.
Because that's how money is created. And so the banks love it. They love people who borrow lots of money. But I use debt. I borrowed $300 million after the crash, dollars. In 2000, by 2010, I had borrowed $300 million to buy real estate. That made me rich. And the interest rates kept coming down, so that my cost of money kept coming down. And so everybody else is saying, oh, you should get out of debt. You know why? Because they don't question the hypnosis they're under. You've been hypnotized to work hard for money, to save it. The fractional reserve system prints it. And then they pay taxes of taxes. So I have all this debt and I get rich. Passive income is generally what happens when you invest in the stock market. Portfolio income. So they say, well, I bought Tesla at 100, it went up to 200, and I sold it. So I made $100. That's portfolio income. That's taxed at the next higher level. So when I have passive income, it's tax-free.